The LEGO Power Miners theme was an unlicensed theme that was released in 2009 to 2010, that also kind of works as a successor to Rock Raiders. It isn't one of my favorite themes, but it's still alright. In this video, I will be ranking every LEGO Power Miners set, and I'm not including polybags. Number 16 is the Stone Chopper. It comes with two minifigures, a Power Miner and Meltrox the Red Rock Monster, and the Rock Monsters are cool unique figures for this theme. The Stone Chopper is a pretty weak build to me. All of the Power Miner sets from 2009 have this green and orange color scheme, which is iconic for the theme, but not one I am that fond of. The build itself is simple, but it looks bad with the exposed Technic pieces and the orange wheel in the front, but that wheel does have a fun feature with the moving saws. Number 15 is the Mine Mech. It comes with two minifigures, Brains, who also appears in Atlantis, and Boulderax. The Mine Mech is an alright build. It definitely looks like a mining version of a mech with the roll cage on top, but it looks a bit chunky, especially on the legs. It has a saw that can spin on one arm and a claw that can grab on the other. It also has a combination model with the Stone Chopper, which just looks strange, but it's something. Number 14 is the Fire Blaster. It comes with two minifigures, Rex in the silver outfit, which I love, these outfits are my favorite in the theme, and Combustix. The Fire Blaster is a fine small vehicle. The 2010 sets changed the color scheme to green and blue, which I actually like more. It has a water hose and a dynamite flick fire missile, which is a little different for that common feature. Number 13 is the Granite Grinder. It comes with two minifigures, a Power Miner and Glaciator. The Granite Grinder looks like a standard simple mining vehicle, which is fine, and it is a good build, but it's nothing too special. It does share a name with a Rock Raider set though. It has a jackhammer feature on the front that moves forward and back with a nice function, and it has a bucket connected by a chain in the back to store crystals. Number 12 is the Claw Catcher. It comes with two minifigures, Brains and Infernox. The Claw Catcher has a pretty awesome feature where it can grab stuff with the arms in the front and toss it in the storage in the back. It's this low though because I don't love how it looks. It looks a little messy with the arms just sticking out in front and the big engines, but that does give it a more beefy look, and it has storage containers on the side. To me, besides that main play feature, there isn't much else going for it, even though it is a great feature. Number 11 is the Rock Wrecker. It comes with two figures, Rex and Geolix, a big rock monster that looks cool and has a feature to throw rocks. I'm very mixed on the Rock Wrecker build. I like the shape of the vehicle with the more square looking front, but it looks a little awkward with the saws on the sides and the big wheel in the back. The saws all move when you move the vehicle forward, but they don't move all that well. It also has some empty space in the middle, a net launcher on top, and a flick fire missile. Number 10 is the Claw Digger. It comes with two minifigures, Rex and Sulphurix. The Claw Digger is a fine vehicle but feels lacking, especially around the wheels, but even that is alright. And I like the design of the main part with the cockpit and engine. Its main feature is the two big claws that can both swing up and down. It also has a scoop in the front. Honestly, this is a pretty good vehicle for the size. Number 9 is the Boulder Blaster. It comes with two minifigures, a Power Miner Engineer and Glaciator. The Boulder Blaster is a neat bulldozer with plows in the front and a flick fire missile launcher that works well, and is a great feature. I don't love how the space below the launcher looks and part of the launcher itself, but everything else looks good. It has a crate in the back and it shares a name with one of my favorite Ninjago vehicles. Number 8 is the Crystal Sweeper. It comes with four minifigures, Brains, a Power Miner Engineer, Meltrox, and Glaciator. The Crystal Sweeper is one of the bigger sets from the theme with a nice beastie look that has a lot to it. Its main feature has the big sweeper in the front to sweep up crystals and put them in a bucket in the back that can also dump them out, which seems like a very fun feature. It also has a crane with a drill on the side and stores an orange bike. For a side build, it comes with a catapult that can launch both rock monsters. This also has a combination model with the Claw Digger, which I love, that reminds me of the Ultrasonic Raider from Ninjago, and it would be one of my favorite sets in the theme if it was a set on its own. Number 7 is the Magma Mech. It comes with two minifigures, a Power Miner Engineer and Fyrax. The Magma Mech is great. Its main feature is this claw that can extend out and grab stuff, which is another amazing feature, even if it would be hard to actually grab stuff with it. It also has a water drill on the other hand with a tank on the back, and the main mech build is pretty nice. Number 6 is the Thunder Driller. It comes with three minifigures, Duke, Doc, and Fyrox. The Driller is a pretty solid build for the amount of pieces with the big wheels and big drill in the front that spins when the wheels move forward. The back, where it's being controlled from, is a little open, but it has some nice details with an easy way to access the mechanism. It also has a combination model with the Granite Grinder, which is alright, making two different vehicles, one being a nice flying vehicle, which is pretty unique for the theme. Number 5 is the Underground Mining Station. It comes with four figures, Rex, two Power Miners, and Geolix. The station is a nice location build, but it feels like it doesn't have a lot of substance to it, especially in the middle. It has 2 sections with a wire connecting them for a bucket to lift up crystals between the sections. The left section has a control room with a dynamite flick fire missile launcher, and the right section has a giant wheel which you spin to lift up the bucket, which then dumps off the crystals when it gets to the top. And that's another really fun feature. It also comes with a small dump truck build that can carry crystals and has a scoop in the front. Number 4 is the Titanium Command Rig. It comes with 5 minifigures: Doc, Duke, Brains, Glaciator, and Tremorox. The Command Rig is a behemoth of a build, being the biggest set in the theme, and it has such an imposing presence compared to the other sets with the 8 big wheels. It has a drill in the front that can spin, and a main feature to lift up part of the rig to point the drill towards the ground, with a small computer station under that part. It also has a crane on the side that can rotate, lift up and down, and pick up a cage, a net shooter, and flick fire missiles. I still don't think it looks great in some areas, and it looks a little flimsy, especially when the tower is up, but it's still an awesome iconic set from the theme. Number 3 is the Crystal King. It comes with 2 minifigures, a power miner and an engineer. The Crystal King just has such a cool look that feels different to the other rock monsters being the king and being fully brick built. It also has some nice design elements like the specialized headpiece and jagged rocks coming out of them. It does look odd in the center where the arms attach, but overall it's just a cool thing to get. It also comes with a neat drill thing that attaches to a figure, and this set shares a name with another Ninjago set, but this is still the real Crystal King to me. Number 2 is the Cave Crusher. It comes with 3 figures: Duke, the Engineer, and Tremorox. The Cave Crusher is my favorite vehicle in the theme. It looks more complete to me than some others, and I love the wheel design with each wheel section being able to turn separately, which gives it some nice movement. It has 2 saws in the front that can spin when it moves forward, which is a similar feature to features a lot of the other sets in the theme have, and a catapult in the back that launches a saw blade. There's also a small workstation that can slide out of the back. And number 1 is Lavatraz. It comes with 4 figures: Doc, Duke, Fyrax, and Eruptor, which is such an awesome figure with the fiery lava look, which makes this my favorite rock monster in the theme. Lavatraz is a wonderful location set. It's basically a jail to hold Eruptor with a big cage that has a feature to bust it open, and a crane that can slide side to side with a claw that can spin around to lift him up and put him in the cage. But it doesn't really hold onto him well. There's also a ball shooter with extra ammo, another exploding feature on the side, and a working drink machine, which is just amazing. It also comes with a small vehicle that has a scoop on the front that can lift up, and a flick fire missile. So that was my ranking of every LEGO Power Miners set. Like I said, I don't love this theme, but it had some great playsets with awesome features. But anyway, that's all I have to say. See you next time, goodbye.